TJ here. Welcome once again to the Imaginary Gallery. Tonight's topic is the covert narcissists' forms of control. These are different from, let's say, overt type control, which would be something like your narcissist partner doesn't want you to go out with your friends tomorrow, so tells you, if you go out with them tomorrow, I won't talk to you for a week. Well, that's like an obvious piece of or sense of control. But the covert narcissist is much more sneakier than that. Their types of control methods are very subtle and often undetected. So I'm giving an example here of the way this is based in reality is human beings that are not disordered, or maybe even ones that are, they make decisions on a day-to-day basis based on the information they have available to them at the time. So the narcissist uses this, which is one of their little tools in their bag of tricks, which is going to be another video devoted to the narcissist bag of tricks. But we use our information around us to steer us in which direction we plan to take. So, for example, let's say your narcissist partner knows that you're going out tomorrow night with some of your friends and going out without the narcissist. Well, let's say your narcissist doesn't want you to go. So what he might do is you'll be all excited about how you're going to go see the new movie that just came out a few days ago, and your narcissist might say something to you like, well, do it at your own risk, and you might be like, well, what do you mean? And then your narcissist will say something like, well, from what I understand, I heard on the radio today that movie was horrible. In fact, like 10 or 20 people walked out on it last night. So if you want to go to that movie, go right ahead, but it sounds like it's a lemon or a bomb or turkey, I guess they call it. So you might be trusting you don't know it's a narc yet, so you think, well, he's looking out for me. And so you may decide not to go because you were told this, and you think, wow, well, thanks for telling me. Well, the narc will be like, well, I'm just looking out for you, just what I thought you should know, and they act like they're on your side because they want to be a good guy. That's one of the common situations with all these cluster Bs. They want to be the good guy to you. So, again, rather than just say, don't go, stay home with me, they're going to be like, oh, if you want to go, that's fine, but they really don't want you to go. But they're acting and disguising this as if they're being concerned for you and looking out for you, so hopefully as a result you won't go. But that's just one. The other situation here is the another technique they borrow or use from their bag of tricks, which I've noticed is sickeningly the same bag of tricks. It's like they all have the same bag of tricks, they just use the tricks different ways. Well, one of them, which is related to control, is using your insecurities or hang-ups against you. For example, let's say you look in the mirror a lot and make comments about your weight. Let's just say that you think you might be a little overweight. And you buy special diet foods, do special exercises, you do all kinds of things that are obviously designed to control weight. Well, the narcissist will pick up on this, and you might say, do you think I look kind of big? Well, the narcissist, because again, they want to be a good guy, will say, oh no, you look perfect just as you are. You're silly to think that you're overweight, so that gives you a little boost of confidence that maybe you're being too hard on yourself. But that's not what's going on. This is part of the game. So what will happen is, let's say at a later time, there's a certain individual, let's say maybe you work with them, and you tell the narcissist, oh, I want to go talk to so-and-so today. Well, the narcissist, of course, will know in this case if it's like a flying monkey of his, or it could be just someone who poses a threat because that person knows a bunch of things you have not been told and are not supposed to be told about. So when this happens, what's interesting is the narcissist will not show any kind of shock or horror, like, why would you talk to them? It would just be like, oh, you want to talk to them? And one of their techniques could be, well, if you think that's going to help, go right ahead. Well, they give some kind of hint that maybe you shouldn't. Well, that, of course, is their bait. That's another one of their tricks in their bag, is to bait you. So they're going to make some tiny little comment that's going to make you like want to know more. And of course, then you're taking the bait. You'll be like, well, why wouldn't I want to talk to that person? And they're like, oh no, you talk to whoever you want. But you might, well, no, why'd you say that? You might keep asking, why did you say? And then this is when the performance begins. It's, okay, well, I probably shouldn't say anything, but you said you wanted to go talk to her, and let's just say her name's Tina. You want to go talk to Tina, and I just don't think that's a good idea. And you'll be like, well, why not? I don't really know her. Well, she knows you because, again, invented story, but yesterday I was at the break room and she was talking about people in the office, and she talked about you. She even said your first and last name, and she says that I shouldn't say this. And then, of course, you'll be like, what? What'd she say? What'd she say? And so it'll be, she says she refers to you as Porky Pig. And I heard her, and again, good guy, I heard her, and I said, you know what? Don't you make fun of that person's weight. They're perfect. But she said that, and I thought, oh, I just thought you should know because she's not your friend. So I just wanted to warn you. I'm just looking out for you. And they're, again, acting altruistic, like they're trying to help you, but really, they're trying to get you to think, she called me a pig? Oh, I'm not going to waste my time on her. Thanks for telling me you're a great friend. I'm not going to talk to her. And guess what? Narcissist won. That's exactly what the game is. So basically, they'll use your weaknesses or your insecurities against you for their own gain, to silence you from hearing information you probably shouldn't. But of course, if you accidentally do, let's just say in a case scenario where you actually do talk to the person, let's say you find Tina and you're like, hey Tina, I don't appreciate you calling me a pig. Well, Tina, of course, will be like, what? I don't even know you. What are you talking about? Because the truth here is, Tina never said anything about you at all. The narcissist, or the covert narcissist, made that up to influence you not to talk to Tina. So when you confront the narcissist again and say, hey, why did you tell me Tina called me Porky Pig? She said no such thing. In fact, she complimented my figure. What are you talking about? Well, guess what the narcissist does? Without acting guilty, without acting like they're doing something wrong, they'll use their normal mask of or whatever, their mask that indicates they're being serious, even though it's fake. And they'll say, well, of course she won't admit to calling you that, but I know she did. But maybe she's embarrassed. But she did call you that, I swear. I mean, why would I lie? And that's the way it works. And you want to believe the narcissist, but at the same time you wonder, well, what if she really didn't say it? But that's where your cognitive dissonance starts to appear. And until next time, have a great evening.